Yo, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? This is your boy Food Junkie, just coming at you with a little commentary on a situation. What's up, Life Journey? What's up, RNYTV? What's up, TO District, baby? How you doing? And Cynthia Lewis. What's up, in the rest in the room? Hope everyone had a great weekend thus far. Hope everyone's doing well. Just read what y'all say right quick. Aw, don't say that too loud. Life Journey, baby. They say I'm ugly on these streets. You ready for my commentary? You know what's coming. You know what's coming. Yo, let me give me 1 second. I'm gonna switch these pants around. I have these pants on back. I was getting undressed. I finished cutting up my stuff for my food. Um, just trying to get comfortable and put on my sweats a little bit backwards. Earlier this evening, I got into a little verbal skirmish with the one and only Timothy Blaine, and we were good for a while, talking on the same panel, which was James Caldwell's panel. If y'all haven't seen that yet, please go to James Caldwell latest video. It's about almost 3 hours, a little bit over 3 hours long. Me and James started the video off because I wanted to respond to him about the doxing thing. And y'all who was here at my last video know how I feel about doxing and things of that nature, and what I consider doxing. You know, and James didn't agree initially, and then after I explained it to him calmly, friendly, and without being biased and things of that nature, he started to see things a little bit in my way, in my direction. So we were talking, whatever. And with that, Timothy Blaine came up on the panel. Duchess Kelly Love came up on the panel, and we all were cordial. We all had a good rapport with one another. We all were polite and cordial, as you guys know that I like to be. I pick and choose how I do things. I pick and choose how I choose to respond to people and things like that here on YouTube. Not everything is a fight. Not everything is a battle. Not everything is a pissing contest. Not everything is, me having to defend myself or me feeling the need that I feel justified to say whatever I want to say because I can, type of thing. I just popped the halls, you guys, or throat lozenge, because I was doing a lot of screaming earlier and yelling earlier. And I told you guys, when I do that, my throat gets raspy and things of that nature. So I try to take care of myself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. But this commentary, I'm going to turn that situation into commentary and actually help out somebody who asked me to talk about the beef sector and how it got so vile and nasty. I plan on doing this commentary anyway, but now I have a reference point to refer to, and y'all can understand what's going on and kind of see it. I hope you guys see things, how I meant them to be seen. You don't have to like me, you don't have to agree with me, you don't have to do any of those things, but what I do require is respect from people. And my real life end on here. So the question is, how did the beef sector get to where it is? Hey, Johnny, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? And everyone else is in chat once again. How did the beef sector get where it is? See, I was around before there was a beef sector, and y'all realize I gave a reference of early doxing, which was Funky Dineva going to Sheree Whitfield's home when it was under construction, when it was barely there. That was doxing. Now, how the beef sector became the beef sector, in my opinion. Now, I'm not a historian, I'm not a YouTube historian, things of that nature. It's just I've been around for a while, I've seen things for a while, and I've watched how things progressed to where it is now for a while. So where people think it's comfortable to just dox and to talk shit, and that's what we do here in the beef sector. You know, oh, they choose to use that excuse for bad behavior. They choose to use those things for a way to try to justify what they do and their bad behavior, regardless of what it is, because we all do vile stuff. And as you guys heard earlier, I said some vile things which I don't take back. It is what it is. I said what I said. Now what? What you gonna do about it? I touched on health reads. I touched on alcoholism, drug things like that, jail time, all those things, illiteracy, all those things. I did it. Now what? See how I do that? How I can stand in what I say, when I say it, how I say it, and not be apologetic for it? Because I meant it, and I mean it to this point, to this moment. But the beef sector got how it is, because I said this previously. When you do small things or do something that garners your attention, you have to continue to do the same thing, but up your game in order for you to keep the same interest from the people who are drawn to you based on that vile, disgusting stuff that you say and do. So if you release someone's real name, that's the first thing you do. Now you got to release where they live. The second thing you do. The third thing you do have to release where they work. The fourth thing you have to do is call their parents. The fifth thing you have to do is have to call their job. You know what I'm saying? You see how things progress? Because the vile stuff that you do garner you attention, garner you clicks and views, which in terms, if you're monetized, garner you money, or if you have a cash app or a super chat, garner you that. So you are in essence being paid for your bad behavior. You are being paid for your vile behavior. So when you start saying that someone else is vile based on them doing it to you while you're doing the same thing, you're in essence trying to become a victim. Exactly. That's how things escalated. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, when you say that, when you put yourself out there to be known as someone to do that, that you're known for that, that's what people expect from you. And once you get that attention that you're getting from these people who expect that nasty behavior from you, you in essence kind of lose yourself. Because a lot of people, like I've always said, and y'all who've been here for a while, this is the most attention that majority of these people have ever had in their life. And they equate this behavior. It'll be a pleasure. How you doing, baby? They equate this attention for that negative behavior as love and admiration. They equate what they do as it's okay because I'm part of a sector that it goes on down there. It goes down there. So I could be as vile and as malicious and as vindictive and as divisive and destructive as I can be in order for me to continue to get the attention, the eyeballs, the clicks, the views from the people who want that, who crave that, who yearn for that. And if I can get that while getting a little bit of extra money in my pocket or money in my pocket to help me live a certain lifestyle, that's what I would do. I will sell my soul. I will present myself at the lowest common denominator. What's up, Darren? How you doing, baby? In order for me to garner that attention, that feeling of admiration, that feeling of being liked for being popular, to be known as something, a fierce reader, or be known as, someone that will cuss someone out, or in Tim Blaine words, get you up off of me. Get you up off of me. Let's explore that for a moment. If your mindset, if your mentality is one of that, I must get someone up off me every time they mention my name, you're always on the defense. No matter what someone says, how polite they say it, how nicely they say it, how harmless they mean it, your reaction, your response, your mentality is, I must always defend myself. And the fact that Timothy Blaine always thinks that everything is solved by street mentality and street motives is ridiculous. It's sad. It's disgusting. It's troublesome. It's problematic. There got that word again, problematic. We'll touch on that in a second. If your mindset is one of the street mentality, thinking that everything is the street, referring to everything as a street, but yet you constantly saying, Tim Blaine, that was 20 years ago, that was 30 years ago. But yet, in this conversation that I try to have with you, you constantly reverted back to it being a street thing. Yeah. He sure did say that. I remember that as well. Mm-hmm. Right. Making something look like they're picking on me, they're bothering me. I'm this helpless black person who these people been harassing. While all the while, I did something wrong. I did something problematic. I did something that I shouldn't have done, and now someone's trying to correct said behavior or make me aware of said behavior and make me pay for merchandise that I've stolen. But now let me act the fool. Now let me try to embarrass them. To what? Get them up off of me. See, that's his mentality in general in life. He don't understand how that mentality put him in the position where he is in now, living off of government assistance. You can say you're retired all you want, but the reality is you're not retired. You're on medical disability, and you've been on medical disability since you've been 46 years old, because you said since you haven't worked in 17 years. That's what you said. These are your words and not mine. See, I said before, I like numbers. I'm a numbers person. I'm a numbers guy. You are 17 years older than me, which means at my age, you are already declared medically disabled due to your life's choices. Due to the fact that you can't comprehend, you think that having sex, drugging and fucking and selling ass and dick and thoke was the way to go to support your meth habit. And I didn't say that on James's live to try to embarrass him, because I don't think he should be embarrassed by what he did, as long as he have learned from it. But it seems to me that he hasn't learned from it. He's still doing the same things that he have done. Case in point, which is coming on the screen, in order for him to draw attention away from what he actually did, to try to embarrass someone else. Read this real quick. Exactly. And that didn't work. He thought that because I choose to speak meek and mild and be somewhat coherent in what I say and try to connect dots, that he's going to scream and yell and cuss and embarrass and name call and personally attack with ad hominem attacks. I was going to back down. Like I said, I wasn't on your back, Tim. I choose to walk away from you. I chose to walk away from you. I chose to let it be where it is. And whenever I choose to pick it up is when I choose to pick it up. You don't control anything about me. I'm not a Jay Wilson. I'm not anyone else that you argue with back and forth. I'm not Fibe. I'm not QB. I'm not Sean. I'm not all those people. Like I've always say, I'm different than the majority of people on here. I understand that this is a choice, and the choice is mine. I choose to come on here and present myself in a way as how I want to present myself. I'm sorry, you guys. Can y'all understand what I'm saying? Can y'all understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Am I being clear? Am I being coherent? Please put a 1 in the chat if I'm being clear and you can understand the words that I'm saying. If I'm not being coherent or being clear, please put a 2 in the chat. And I will try my damnedest to make sure that y'all can actually understand what I'm saying. See, I'm adult enough to be able to recognize my shortcomings and try to fix them. I'm understanding enough to understand that I'm not a perfect being. I have made mistakes, I make mistakes, and I will make mistakes in the future. Like I said, on James's thing, like I've always said on here, y'all don't know where people been, where people come from, how people have grown up and lived their life. Like I too, I've told stories about my growing up. I have told stories about the poverty that I grew up in, the streets of Chicago that I grew up in, how my mom moved us from one situation, which was a bad situation, to a different situation. I just don't look and or present myself or brag about being some street dude. Thinking that that's a badge of honor. Thinking that that's the only thing that I can lean to or tend to. to express myself or to express my dislike for someone or something. I learned from my mistakes. I learned how to be able to code switch, how to be able to have a conversation with someone that I may not agree with, that I may not get along with. See, what turned the conversation between Tim and I on James's platform was when he said, if y'all remember this, if y'all was there, y'all go back and watch it, you starting to piss me off or you starting to get on my nerves. What was my response? Fuck your nerves. I give a fuck about your feelings and your nerves. You're still stuck on trying to be correct in what you did when you was dead as wrong. You thinking that I made commentary about you because you were commentary, because you said something that I found was problematic, gave you the right to attack me personally. I've never attacked that man personally until tonight. I never just decided to talk about or question your life decisions until tonight. I'm not going to sit back and let somebody who is a bully, which I think Tim is, he's loud, he's ignorant, he's wrong quite often. I'm not going to sit back and let you think that you can bully me. Oh, I got you off me, didn't I? No, bitch, I was never on you. I was never on you. If I was on you, trust me, you couldn't get me off you. Trust that and believe that. If I was on you, I promise you, you wouldn't want me to get up off you. If you know what I'm saying. See, my thing is, people who think that they're this big, bad individual, you're not. Trust me, you don't want nan piece of me in a sparring arena, verbally or physically. My point is this. The beef sector got where it was because Tim saw that beefing and arguing and fussing and fighting and cussing and yelling and screaming and foaming at the mouth, that gets you somewhere with a lot of people over here. I won't say all, but with the majority of people over here who's here for that type of behavior gets you somewhere over here. But my question is, Timothy Blaine, what has that type of behavior, that mentality got you in life? Besides memories, no teeth, government assistance, and a disease. If you think that your behavior throughout your life that led you to this point is worth it, then so be it. I can't help you change that mind, but I'm telling you, I choose to go a different route. I choose to make a different decision. I choose to be my best self. Not at the age that you are 63 years old, but at the age that you were declared medically disabled and had to go on government assistance in order for you to survive, in order for you to be where you are. See, that's the read. That's the cuss out. That's what it is. How I live my life at the age that you were declared medically disabled, Timothy Blaine, is the read. Hey, y'all doing? Y'all could like this video, please, if you don't mind. Definitely would appreciate it. See, people with that mentality who think that the street life, the street way is always the right way, you can never win with someone like me. Because not only do I know the street life and the street game and how to roll in the streets and hang out and do all the smoking and drinking and fucking and sucking and whatever the case may be, what's not, also understand the importance of recognizing and understanding book smarts. I understand how it is to go into a room and be able to speak to people so they can understand what you're saying, so they can comprehend what you're saying, that you can actually move them to change their mind. I know how to go into a courtroom with the charge pending and leave with the charges dismissed, not in handcuffs over 35 times, not spending 10 consecutive times in some type of prison system. What's up, Silver Fox, baby? How you doing? You were there. I attacked him? Nerve. Silver Fox, sweetheart. Hey, Miss Davidson, baby, how you doing? You want to troll, sweetheart? See, I don't play those type of stupid ass games. A dead channel, which I don't want to revive like that. If I wanted to have attention, wouldn't I have put his name in the chat in this title right here? Wouldn't I refer to someone in order to do that? People like you is the reason why the beef sector is what it is. See, and I understand how you can't comprehend what I'm saying, how you can't put two and two together. Hey, Marie, baby, how you doing? You here, baby? Okay, good. You know what to do. What's up, Wildcard? Oh, you here too? Thank you, baby. People like Silver Fox is why the beef sector is what it is. They come into chat carrying bones, starting shit, thinking that they're really popping and doing something. And the reality of it is, you're not. The reality of it is that no one really cares what you think, because I'm not here for people like the Silver Fox. I'm not here for people who want mess and bullshit and who don't understand, who can't retain what's going on. I brought up the elephant in the room. What's up, Steve Austin? How you doing, baby? Don't call me with the craziness, baby. And see, that's what's funny. If you think that Timothy Blaine have class, that tells me everything that I need to know about someone like you. Period. No more conversation. Y'all can get rid of the Silver Fox now if y'all want to. Done. You know, hey Veshti, baby, how you doing? Yeah, right. You get rid of him. He's fine. He's done. You know, baby, he can't start, baby. He can't start, finish, or even continue with someone like me. And that's the problem. The problem is people want me to be loud, vulgar, and crazy, whatever. And then when I'm not that, they think that, oh, well, he's weak, he's soft. No, baby, I'm not weak and or soft. Because man, individual on here can hang with me. Period. Because the reality of the situation is, this is not my life. I give two fucks about what people really think, one way or the other. This is commentary based on the situation that I was in, based on someone asking me a question of how did the beef sector get the way it is? How did it get so bad? And it's from people who actually had some talent, seeing that they get more clicks and views, more money when they are their worst and lowest selves. You think that it's okay to be your lowest self, to present your lowest self out here in a webinar or webosphere, and it's okay because it's just online, right? But the people who present themselves in the worst ways, look at their lives. Government assistance, living in squalor, lonely, having to come on here to appease people like a Silver Fox. Having people like the Silver Fox saying, oh, they're classy and they have this and that. Baby, if that's class, I'd rather be wherever I am. I'd rather do whatever I do to maintain the lifestyle that I live. Because I have to depend on Meals on Wheels or someone else cooking for me or someone else paying my bills, me not working for 30 years. I'd rather not. I'd rather scrub toilets than live in that existence. See, I don't have a problem working. I'm not the one out here on the street saying, I don't like working and you need to pay my bills because I'm lazy. Who lie and say that, oh, I am retired. And when the reality is, no, baby, you are medical disabled. That's what you are. You are considered medically disabled based on the life choices that you made and your conditions in life. That is what it is. That's not me reading. That's not me being mean. That's not being anything. That's me being factual, telling the facts. Period. That's all I'm saying. And anyone who thinks that I'm being mean, rude, or whatever it may be, I really don't care. Because the reality is, he tried to intimidate me. He tried to insult me. I was having a conversation with him. The elephant in the room was people knew that Timothy and I had a situation where I made a comment about his one of his opinions. He didn't like my comment on it. He chose to attack me physically or with physical attributes, opposed to talking about what I said. See, when you're not emotionally intelligent, when you can't comprehend or understand conversations and how things go, you choose to try to attack physical attributes that makes no sense, opposed to you actually having a conversation with someone. That's why when I said I walked away from you, I did that because I understood, based on your previous behavior and based on your attacks toward me, that you are not capable of having an intelligent, intellectual conversation with an individual like me. Because you can't be emotionally sound enough to speak with me on a level that isn't vile, that isn't defensive. Because you're constantly thinking that you have to defend yourself. You have to get someone up off you. You constantly feel like, I'm not the man who attacked you. What's up, anything is, baby? How you doing? But isn't that always the way, Steve Austin? Isn't that what people are used to seeing him as? Veins popping out of his head, foaming at the mouth, cussing, screaming, and yelling, going back and forth to the camera. Isn't that how we all used to seeing him? He was upset. I said, it's not personal for me. I wasn't upset at all. But the elephant in the room was the fact that people knew that him and I had a situation previously, and it was never really addressed, especially by me. But if I have you in the room and there is some tension there, or we're trying to skirt around something, I don't skirt around things. I don't skirt around situations because they may be slightly uncomfortable. His life, Marie, really, I'm not being funny, but think about it. If you're 60, whatever years old, and you've made decisions that cost you to be disabled, medically disabled, you have things where you can't fend for yourself really, and your every breath depends on what someone else does for you, basically. You'll be upset too. You would be mad as well if you can't fend for yourself and you have this street mentality that costs you basically your life. What's up, RJ Supreme, baby? How you doing? Oh, is it? Mm. When you keep on fucking with people, it's not who tells you to leave them alone. Stop poking the bear. I don't do this every day, but I can do it if I want to. And then you try to intimidate me, or you get on my nerves, or you're making me sick, whatever he said. You don't win that way with me. Y'all saw how casual I was and how considerate I was having a conversation with him, asking him respectful questions in a respectful manner, although all the while he's trying to make me see things his way, and I think his way of seeing things are completely fucked up and delusional. Like I said, I'm not the one who breathe, take a breath, and forget where I was in place in a conversation. In the middle of a sentence, I go blank because I did too much drugs and too much sex. I'm not the one who did so much drugs at the tender age of my early 30s. I had to get all of my teeth pulled out because my mouth was so fucked up and messed out that, you know what I'm saying, while in prison, I go bald mouth. And then brag and say, oh, I got a brand new smile in my 30s. That's not the end game. That's not the goal. That's not the assignment. You missed the assignment. The assignment is to keep the teeth in your mouth as long as possible. The assignment is not to get caught up on drugs. The assignment is not to be in prison 10 times, not to have a felony record to where you can't get a stable job. That's the assignment. The assignment isn't to finally, at 53, have a stable place to live that you can be proud of. Because remember, you said you was only in your apartment for 10 years. Like I said, I'm a numbers person. That's what I do. I talk about numbers. Steve Austin, maybe. But I'm not, because I'm not beefing with him. Like I said, I would have his name in my chat if I wanted this chat to be big and popping like that. Yeah, my thing is, I don't want anyone to say, "Oh, Food Junkie, you're right," and Tim Blaine's wrong. No, I'm asking you to look at his life, look at what he's been through. Ooh, damage assessment, baby. That is a great assessment. That is a great assessment. Yeah, he thinks it's cute. He thinks it's a talent. He thinks that it's a skill set. What's up, Gemini, baby? How you doing? He thinks it's a skill set that you can put on a resume to help you advance your life for the betterment. It's not. Look where all that got you. Back to damage assessment's point when he said that you set out your mouth. That when you was caught stealing, when you was a booster, you would throw yourself on the floor, call them kind of trouble was not to embarrass them. So hopefully they'll let you go. You should have that mindset. You should have the mindset of the little 8-year-old boy that was in the back of the car watching your mom get the shit kicked out of her. That's not me trying to read you, but those are stories that you brought up on here, was not, and we see the damage assessment, if you don't mind using your name, based on that, what you've been through. We see the trauma that you are going through today based on what you've been through previously. You still haven't grown up mentally, emotionally, physically. You still are stuck in a place to where you think that people owe you something, that you are entitled to something. And the reality is you're not. No one gives a fuck about what you've been through. No one gives a fuck about how you survived your life. You know why? Because we're too busy trying to survive our lives. We're too busy trying to make sure. What's up, Bob Marley? How you doing, baby? We're too busy trying to make sure that we don't end up 63 years old on government assistance with a mouthful of fake ass teeth, and our only companion is a fucking dog who eats better than you do, by the way. While the dog waiting on you to fix his food, you waiting on Meals on Wheels or someone to cook and invite you over to their home. The kindness of strangers. Make it make sense. And then you want to get on physical appearance. Don't do that now. Now, y'all, I'm ugly. I'm the most hideous, ugliest person on here. How many times you gonna use that same read? You call what is it? 5A, a hideous monster, most ugliest thing on here. You call, what's his name? QB, the same thing. You called everybody on here. Jay Wilson, you called everyone the same thing. Girl, baby boy, old lady, whatever you want to go by. Why do you think that you are some prized gem? Why do you think that you are some prized jewel? Why do you think that you are the cat's meow or the dog's bark in your case? Thank you, baby. Appreciate it. But I'm ugly, though. Peaceful lady, I'm ugly. Oh, Steve Austin. You know I see it. That's that street hustler mentality. That's what that is. Gemini, if you didn't see James Caldwell's last live, check it out. Check it out. I just asked him when I made a comment, why is it that you cussed me out? Oh, I didn't cuss you out. I didn't cuss you out. Yeah, you did. Well, what did I say? I don't watch you. Not because I can't stomach you, because I didn't want to go through that with him at that time. I told you I'm patient. You know. See, exactly. And that's my point. I talked about what happened. He want to talk about physical attributes, which still I bury you each and every time. Now you can say I'm not your type, but to call me ugly and hideous, I don't believe you believe that. I don't believe that you believe that. See, I'm not going to say Simply Blaine is ugly. I never say that he's attractive either, but I would just go by what I see. Talk about that in itself. You don't have your real teeth in your mouth. You do have black stains on the back of, on the side of your face that look like mutton chops. That look like sideburns. You do have skin that's hanging off your goddamn face. You do have a big ass belly. You can't dress. You look dirty. You look like you smell like old wet gym socks mixed with seasoned salt. I'm just saying that's how you look to me. Of course, that's what he. Of course, that's what he does. He all that. Oh, it's because remember when they were coming at him hard. He was like, oh, it's LWs, it's LWs, it's LWs. No, you can't have it both ways. You can't be this gangster that you throw out there. Oh, I should have busted him in his face, whatnot. But then tell some people that it was 30 years ago since you were a quote unquote gangster. You know, it's just funny to me when people who aren't attractive want to call me ugly. I'm just saying. Some people may think that you're attractive for your age. That's fine. I don't. I've dated a 63-year-old man. Well, he's about 63 years old now. 63 years old now. He looks much better than you. Much better shape. Still out there working. Ain't falling back on, oh well, I'm retired. Not lazy. Either way, he can attack anything. Period. It's definitely a difference. It's definitely a difference. It definitely was. It was definitely blown out of proportion. And the thing is, it was definitely blown out of proportion. But my point is, Tim's a bully. He thinks that screaming and yelling is going to get him what he wants. He thinks that. Thank you, baby. Appreciate that. Thank you. You know, and my thing is, it's not that I dislike him. I said it's not personal, but you're not going to keep on trying to punk somebody. And I'm trying to have a civil conversation with you. When he was saying the little things, I call all the little shade, the little digs. Like I said, me and James have a real relationship. We actually talk and communicate outside of this. So James know where I'm going. James know how much I'm going to take, how much I'm gonna let someone push or push up on or try to deflect and shade me. I catch it all. I call it all. Oh, I had to get you up off me. I had to do this. I had to do that. Da, da, da. No, I wasn't up on you. I wasn't attacking you. Why do you think I was attacking you? Because I made a comment about you, but yet you comment on everything and everyone else. So it's okay for you to do it, but when someone else does it, you have a problem with that. I can't. You're not going to try to bully me. You're not going to intimidate me. You can't do that with me. I'm not that dude. No matter what you may think, no matter how I may look, how I may present myself here on camera, here on YouTube, I guarantee you, I'm no punk by any means. And then he also used this whole thing of girl this and girl that. Man, please. Nothing about me says motherfucking girl. Nothing about me says motherfucking girl. I mean, it may say gay, but nothing about me says girl. Don't fuck around with that situation. Mm. Yeah, exactly. You're upset and mad because someone talked about your Social Security. Bitch, you are on Social Security. You said no one can take it away from you. So therefore, what's the problem? Why do you let trivial things affect you? Emotional unintelligence. That's all it is. It's emotional unintelligence, and you disguise it as, oh, you're reading someone. Girl, you're 63 years old. What has reading someone got you in life? Another bust of the David? Another cheap copy of a picture? And y'all saw when I turned on my camera. It wasn't for me to turn on my camera just to show you me. It was to show you my home. Pantry full of food. Mirrors and pictures all over the walls. Drapes and curtains all over the place. A stock mini bar. Or full bar, I should say. A dinette set. A living room set. Walking up and down stairs. See, all those little reads that he does with Jay Wilson and this, that, and the third, and no one has decorations. Bitch, those don't work with me. Like I said, I'm undraggable. No one on here can drag me. You may not like my style. You may not like what I do. I may not be your type. But to think that you can drag me when you don't have shit that I have, that I've worked for, that no one has given me, no one has handed anything to me, was not? How dare you? You can never, ever in your life think you can get me up off of you. Bitch, I wouldn't touch you with someone else's motherfucking hands. I wouldn't touch you with ZT motherfucking hands, bitch. I wouldn't touch you with Rico motherfucking hands, since that's the person that you seem to be caping for so hard. But like I said, the only reason why you're caping for Rico so hard, because he is exactly who you were. And you wish someone would cape for you the way you're caping for him. Someone could take up for you the way you're taking for him. That's the only reason why you're sticking up for him so hard. Because he was seemingly aroused by New Mexico. That's why. Remember his first crush was Danny from the Monkees? Mm-hmm. When he was a little boy, oh, Danny from the Monkees. Or was it Mickey? I don't know, whoever it was. From the Monkees, though. Oh my God, he was so cute. And ooh, Tom Selleck, that hairy chest and them hairy legs. I'm always there. I'm always looking and watching. Waiting. Uh-huh. Like I said, I'm patient. Always have been, always will be. Y'all talk too fucking much and then act like people are not gonna remember or listen to what the fuck you said. While you're telling your story, people are out here. Your story was not. If your story's fucked up, people will use it against you. Exactly. It wasn't. Oh, no. I think it's fucked up when people talk about somebody's financial situation, but yet you choose to attack people personally. You think they're not going to come after you. You call that man a meth addict. You talked about that man first, and when that man came back at you, you want to be a victim. You want to rally all the black people up around you. Oh, how dare he use the N word? How dare you use the N word when you sucking white dick? How dare you use the N word when you're laying on your back for white men, letting them run up inside you while they buck breaking you? How dare you use the N word? For me, it's no different than you using it than him using it. How dare you? And then, oh, well, he attacked women, whatnot. So do you. Everything that you are so offended by that somebody else do, you do the same exact shit. But yet want us to rally behind you because you're 63 years old. Get off your fat ass. Get a fucking job. Be a productive member of society. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't because you're a felon. Stop trying to psychoanalyze somebody without psychoanalyze yourself. Stop trying to attack someone else physically and look at yourself in the mirror and see what the fuck you need to fix about yourself. That's what you need to do. Don't worry about anything that goes on over here. Because me and my man are okay with it. And a majority of everyone that I meet are also okay with it. Okay? See, like I said, you could never read someone like me. You can scream and yell and do all that other bullshit that makes no sense, that is incoherent. But let's talk about the stories that you tell, that you told, that you wrote about. What's up with Billy? See, I'm not Billy. You ain't gonna scream and beat my ass. Uh-huh. Poor Billy was in a bed, sick and dying of AIDS, and you was out there drugging and sexing and all kinds of stuff in his apartment. When he questioned you about it, you beat his ass. Uh-huh. You're just as abusive of a black man as that man was that fucked your mama up in that car that you tried to jump out of when you was what, 5 to 8 years old? See, like I said, I could be just as dirty, vile, and nasty as any motherfucking body else. I choose to be nice. I choose not to drag the skin off your motherfucking knees on these YouTube streets virtually. Not that I can't do it. I choose not to do it. Allow me to walk away and handle you cordially or get the shit stomped out of you. I'm just saying, oh yes, Marie, oh yes, oh not no, oh yes. They don't understand that, and the thing is, they don't understand that. They don't understand that. They think that because we choose to be quiet and calm, that's who we are. No, bitch. This takes practice. This takes emotional intelligence, making the right decisions, choosing not to go to jail for stomping a bitch out. When that's what my first instinct is to do. You heard James. I'll probably start the fight. Oh, yes. Never run, never scared. I wish a motherfucker would. See, I'm not Billy. I'm not going to let you beat my ass. Take out all your anger since you was an 8-year-old child out on me. Oh, no. No, he ain't an old man. He's this young thug. He's this street nigga. He's this street dude who will fuck somebody up. Okay, I'm waiting. Now you said it. Let's show me. I'm about to show and tell. Or tell then show. You say you're going to do it. Not one person on this end of the screen is scared. Wild card, don't do that. Wild card, oh, I can't stand you. I can't stand you. Y'all who been here for a while knows that's me and Wild Card's joke. Don't do that, baby. Not at this moment, no. Not at this moment. And so do I. And then some. I'm always prepared for any and everything, even if it's a wine key or corkscrew. I'll loosen your entire wig. And who are they going to believe? A 10-time felon who have 30 stints in some type of holding facility, who's on here threatening people on a daily basis? Or someone who has a clean record? Well, an expunged record, that is. Steve Austin, don't do it. Now you trying to troll me. Now you trying to troll me. Let me promote peace and reconciliation. And I said, I'm not even upset with him. But I need him to understand you can't get me up off you because you use some stupid ass words and some tired ass reads on me. I walk away when I want to walk away. I stop when I want to stop. I don't engage when I don't want to engage. You know you were trying to troll me right there. Don't play that. Don't play with me. I told you I catch it all. I catch it all. You know what I'm saying? You want to sit up here, oh, you getting on my nerves. That's supposed to scare me? That's supposed to do something for me? I'm supposed to care about your feelings and your nerves? Fuck your nerves. I'm asking the question, why did you attack me physically when I just said that an opinion of yours was problematic? I didn't attack you physically. I didn't say anything negative about you. I wasn't rude toward you. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. This is like you want to be act like you in a yard. I can show you better. I can tell you what yard behavior actually is, what street behavior actually is, what street dudes actually do. You think that you're only person who's seen something, been through something on these real streets in the real world? We all been through something. We all seen something. We all was involved with something. Like you people understand, don't like I'm not that person. I choose to display it differently. I choose to show myself in a different light. I choose to try to be my best self at all times. But at the same time, I would never be punked by anyone on here. I would never allow someone to think they can intimidate me on here. That whole thing of, oh, well, people will do the same thing in person. I would do the same exact shit, say the same exact shit to you in person as I said on here, and dare you to jump bad. And do it with a smile on my face. Because I know that pisses you off. Oh no, I've never been incarcerated like that before. I have been detained. And after I said what I needed to say, I was set free with no trace of a record of such situations happening. He probably liked that, especially it was full of white men drinking white nuts, white milkshakes. Your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. That's right. It's better than yours. Damn right. It's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge. His milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Damn right. I'm just saying. No, not everyone does strange things for change. No, not everyone thinks like that. He's so hypocritical. Like, think about the questions I asked. You know that someone did something harmful to an animal, but yet you still choose to defend him and say because he's on drinking. That's no excuse. If you say you're an animal lover, if you say that you are someone who is an advocate for the animals, then there would be no excuse whatsoever, regardless of situation. Oh, it's sad he had to get rid of the cat. It's so sad. It's so sad. He really didn't like that cat. For what, a day and a half? Like, you're so hypocritical. And whoever don't see that, I question them. I really do. Whoever don't see the hypocrisy that comes up this man's mouth on a daily basis, every time he open up his mouth and can remember what he was talking about, it makes no damn sense to me. Right. Flashback a bad drug deal. So stupid, Steve Austin. You know. Exactly. Like, you can't, like, I try to tell y'all exactly who I am. I try to show you guys exactly who I am by example. I try to lead my life by example so y'all could know exactly what it is. So there's no surprises whatsoever when it comes down to it. When it happens, there's no surprises. There's no, oh my God, I didn't know Fujiki was like that. I didn't know Fujiki did that. I try to show you guys that this is who I am. I am exactly who I say I am. I'm nice until I'm not. I'm cool until I'm not. I'm respectful until I'm not. I'm not gonna let anyone disrespect me. I'm not gonna let anyone talk to me any kind of way. I'm not gonna let anyone disrespect me or intimidate me. Anyone. I'm the most important person in this world to me. Fuck you. Fuck your feelings. Fuck your emotions. Fuck your nerves. Fuck your living situation. I don't give a fuck about you. When you show me you don't give a fuck about me, I'm going to show you how to really not give a fuck about somebody. That's just who I am. How I always been. Yeah, he is. Definitely. Definitely. You know, I appreciate if y'all like the video. Like I said, y'all don't have to. If not, that's fine too. Y'all like Tim. Y'all think I'm being rude to this old man, but y'all don't see how nasty this old man is. How he chose to. I'm talking about a situation. He chose to attack me personally. Okay, let's attack each other personally. Let's put all the cards on the table and see who is doing what. Would you rather live his life or live my life? If you want to live his life and have his experiences, that be my guess. I've been through shit too, but it's not for YouTube fodder. It's not for a book. And then get mad when people use it against me. What's up, Anna, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? Welcome. Right. And my thing is, I said, I wouldn't have a problem with Rico if Rico never threatened me. See, that's what I'm saying? See, I'm not out here harassing was that Tracy knows she's a doctor. Tracy knows I like her, but I don't like how she does. See, and she don't get mad at that was not. That's an aspect of something that she does that I don't like, that she knows about, that she's not trying to cuss me up because I say I don't like doctors, but I like you. It is what it is. I cannot like what you do. Like that, I don't like. And it would have been a problem if Tim would have just said, you know what, Food Junkie, I hear what you're saying, but I still think that he's XYZ. And be it problematic or not, that's still my opinion. I can handle that. But going on these ad hominem attacks, these personal attacks for no reason whatsoever, and then coming here saying, oh, I don't do this, I don't do that. When you applied back then, so I heard about, oh, you're too skinny, this and other, this and that, was that, what were you applying? If that wasn't a health read or try or your version of a health read. Bless you, baby. Baby. You know what I'm saying? If that's not your version of a health read, I don't know what is. But I catch the shade, like I said, I catch it all. I'm thin, you're mad. Oh no, I don't feel sorry for Tim at all. I never did. Once he attacked me because I made a simple observation, I was done feeling, leave him alone. Was that, no, do what you want to do to him. Fuck him. If he loses his home, fuck that. So what? If he loses his Social Security, fuck that. So what? That's my opinion because I don't give a fuck about you. Like I said, I can show you what it looks like for someone not to give a fuck about you or your living situation. I'm going to say shit to you or it's not, or wish bad on you. But what I'm not going to do is sit here and allow you to keep on thinking that you're this big bad bully. Exactly. Hear no evil, see no evil, say no evil. And my thing is, people on here are so caught up in oh, you like me, so you should see the bad shit that I do, or I like you, so I'm not going to point out the shit that you do. I'm not going to point out every single time, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes enough is enough. I let this man think that he did something all this time when he actually did nothing. I made the decision to not engage with you. Like I said, and this right here will be the one and only time that I engage with you on this level. Now, if we have a conversation and see how we got here, I'm open and willing to have that conversation with you. But you got to understand, all that yelling and cussing and speaking, because what you said is what you feel and what you believe. Everything that you say is what you believe. Period. And that's fine. That could be your belief, regardless how much truth it is. But when you said it, you meant it. And that's fine. I'm not offended by you calling me ugly. Who cares? You're ugly to me. You're someone that I don't find attractive. You're someone that I wouldn't talk to if I saw you in real life. I would look past you and look through you like you are the bum that you are. Oh, Food Junkie's so conceited. Food Junkie's so uppity. No, I'm not. He looked like he smelled like wet mops and season salt. I said it. It seemed like you don't mop the floor, the whole gymnasium floor, and to let the water sit, and that's what you smell like. That's how you look to me, if we were talking about personal appearances. See, I can have acne scars on my face. I don't look dirty. I don't look like I have a body odor. People that met me will tell you, oh, damn. He definitely smells clean and good. He definitely looks good in person. So what somebody who's on medical disability, with no teeth in their head that was grown out of their head, who constantly needs a lineup, who can't eat corn, ribs, and or damn an apple, cares about me, who is a self-proclaimed meth monster. I should care what you think about me physically. I should be taking beauty tips from someone like you, who, when you came to Atlanta, had to have people give you clothes because you look like a bum. Your shit was dingy, too big, out of date, and raggedy as fuck. I should care about someone, how you think about me, how you see me. Bitch, you can't even see yourself in a positive light. I'm just saying. Make it make sense. Don't have to scream, yell, and have veins busting out my head and foaming at the mouth. Let me talk. Let me talk. No, bitch, I will not. That's your problem. You think you can come on people's channel and overtalk people and people will let you do something. Bitch, fuck you. The fact that you are so entitled is ridiculous. How can somebody with so little be so entitled? I'm just saying. Ooh, God, Jesus, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say that. I'll throw up. Of course. And mine's by me hot Cheetos and some ranch dip. That's what mine's by me. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Well, you talk about stuff 30 years ago. Well, you talk about stuff from 30 years ago like it's the hottest thing going. Damage assessment, baby. Stop assessing stuff so critically, baby. Someone like him think that screaming and yelling, he won. Talking about my skin, he won. Girl, talk about your gum line. Let's talk about that. Is your teeth drilled in, or do you place it on the side of your bedstand at night in a glass of water and Polident? You got so upset when Jay Wilson put that picture of that old man with his teeth hanging out his mouth up there. That's gross and disgusting. Bitch, that's how you look. That's how you look. That was an accurate depiction of how people see you. It is what it is. Exactly. Very simple-minded. Very simple-minded. Very much so predictable. Nothing surprises me that he says is all the same shit. Put my name in it, put someone else's name in it. It's all the same shit. Oh, you're the most hideous person. You're a hideous monster. Okay. At least I'm not a self-proclaimed meth monster. See, you think not only that I'm a monster and I'm hideous, you think that yourself, you think that you yourself is a hideous monster. Hence the name of your book. Stop projecting on people on down here on these YouTube streets. You feel that way about yourself. Oh, he said some vile stuff about me. I sure did. Now what? People need to get rid of me too? Like you're trying to have people get rid of Stump Down? Let's do this, Tim. I'll be ugly for you if you can be employed for me. How about that? How about I stay ugly for you if you can stay gainfully employed for me? Let's do that. You can think that I'm ugly, and I can continue to think that you are low class, low down, stupid ass, ignorant, emotionally immature individual. You see how that works? My opinion of you should mean nothing to you, just like your opinion of me means nothing to me. That's why I choose to walk away. Because you are gum on the bottom of my shoe. Not important to me. Take you off, throw you away, keep it moving. Well, shit, he's half past dead, so fighting shit make him feel alive. I'm just saying. It's not. He's not, Marie. That's the problem. He's not. He found out that beefing is something that gets him attention that he really haven't had. No, it wasn't an elephant in the room. Just for me. And that's fine. And even if it was, if I felt uncomfortable, it was up to me to bring it up and try to discuss it and handle it like an adult. You know, ego baby, please. What I look like? Well, a monster apparently. You're shocked to see me so childish. For real? Everyone else can be childish and rude and despicable and mean and vile, but yet I have to be the only adult in the room? Make that make sense. I'm surprised that you dropped down with that comment. I am shocked that an adult like you, a grown-ass individual like you, drop down and try to troll and insult, but disguise it with, oh my God, I'm so shocked and appalled by your behavior. I am shocked and appalled by you, baby. That's how I'm shocked and appalled by your behavior. It's not going to snow tonight. It's may have some freezing rain because it's raining now. Supposed to snow tonight. Oh, y'all, oh, Jesus. I am over here moving this little light around like it's my mouse, knowing damn well I'm on my laptop. Crazy. See, Marie? See how they come in? Trying to be cute with it? Well, it's not. Expect people not to address them or talk about what they're trying to do. Like I said, don't like the reeds, the shade and stuff. Maybe I catch it. If I'm not gonna catch it, my mom's gonna catch it. Steve Austin. See, I didn't want to go there, Steve Austin. I wasn't trying to be petty and childish. You know what I'm saying? You can't even write grammatically correct. I may have a speech impediment, but at least I can write grammatically correct when I'm trying to insult somebody. See. Right there watching, just like she was watching me dragging by the skin of his goddamn gums over on James's panel. Right there watching, enjoying every moment of it. Childish behavior and all. Let y'all tell it. That's what y'all want on this beef sector, right? Y'all want people to be childish. Y'all want people to attack each other. Y'all want people to fight for themselves. Just because what I'm saying is factual, based on what he said, based on what he have shown, I'm the bad guy. I'm the one with the issue. I'm the one with the problem. See, me being unattractive is a matter of his opinion. Him being broke is a matter of fact. Him being on government assistance is a matter of fact. Him being medically disabled since he's been my age, 46, is a fact. Because he himself has said since he's been haven't worked in 17 years and he's been on SSI, Social Security, or retired since he's for 17 years now. 63 minus 17 equals 46, which is the age that I am in. See, all those are facts. Exactly. You want peace now. Now you want world peace. This ain't Miss America pageant, baby. This is the beef sector. Y'all like it when I get down and dirty with you. But like I say, I can get just as dirty and nasty and grimy as anyone else on here. I just choose not to. She stays neutral. That was a neutral statement, though. That was a neutral statement. That was a statement of her trying to be cute. Trying to be slick with it. You have to come up pretty early in the morning to get me. Just because I'm not on here reading and snapping and cracking and all that stuff on a daily basis don't mean that I don't do it and I can't do it and do it with ease. Oh, you mean Tracy? Okay. But yeah, I'm just saying. That's what happened to this beef sector for the people who are wondering what happened to this beef sector. People realize you get more attention from shit than you do with sugar. And when you start smelling like shit, you have to compound the shit in order for you to keep on getting the attention from these people. That's what happened to the beef sector. People that used to come on and give real content and give commentary was not found out is more lucrative over here to be an asshole. It's more lucrative on here to play victim while victimizing people. They found it more lucrative to stay in shit in order to attract more flies. So like I said, you get more flies with shit than you do sugar. That's why the beef sector is in the state that it's in. But it's not the nature of the beast. Because y'all don't see me on here gradually getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Constantly arguing with people, but then saying why you mentioned me. I'm ignoring their asses. That happens when you have self-esteem issues. That happens when you don't have any emotional intelligence. It does happen when you don't have any emotional maturity. It happens when you're lacking something within inside and you're constantly begging and pleading for people to fill this hole and this void that you have inside because you're stuck in the trauma when you experienced it. That's why the beef sector is in the state that it's in. It will constantly get worse because people feed negativity. They feed immaturity. They feed haphazardness with people's behaviors and actions and language and things. But once it affects them, they want to change. They want to do something different. They want better. Also, we have to change until they feel that they're free of the shit. And they realize they got to dive back into it to get that same energy that they was getting previously. Like I said, I don't do this often. Doesn't mean that I can't and I won't do it at my pleasure and my leisure. I walked away for a reason. because I didn't want to go back and forth with this person for 70 whatever videos or 118, 119 videos. I didn't want to go back and forth with 119 videos. You do one, I do one, you do one, I do one. That's the vicious cycle. Like I said, you have the power to stop all that. You have the power to walk away. You have the power to be your best self, to present your best self. You should want to be a shining example to people at your tender age of 63. You should want to people to be something that people can look up to and look forward to at their golden age of 63. But what you're showing people is what not to do, how not to be, how not to present yourself, how not to engage with people, how not to have a conversation amongst adults. I'm just saying. Wasn't mad then? I'm not mad now. All the ad hominem attacks you was throwing, baby, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. What was the title of Jay Wilson's or your last video? Or what your video? What was the title? What was the title? Go. Give the title. Oh, so one man's trash is one man's, what was it? One man's trash is one man's, not treasure. What was that word? Oh geez, what was that word? So what you don't like, many do. And I've been talked about by much more successful people than someone like you. I've been yelled at by much more successful people than an individual like you. So what does it matter that someone that I don't think is shit thinks of me? Gum. That's your new name. Gum. I deem you, because I'm a monster and I'm heated and I should be in scary movies, I deem you Gum, Timothy Blaine. Because you're not shit to me. You are no more important than gum on the bottom of my shoe that I picked off and discarded. So until next time, gum, it's been real. And if I choose to address you again, gum, I will. I will pick you up, gum. See, that's a double entendre. Because all you have in your mouth that is yours is your gums. And you are no more important to me than gum at the bottom of my shoe that I discarded. Gum. See, you can't fuck with someone like me, gum. Too intelligent, too street smart to ever be fucked with gum. I'm just saying. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. If y'all don't mind liking this video, sharing it, comment on it. I love you guys for being here. Thank you for my mods to be here. Wildcard, Marie, and everyone in the bushes who chose to come down or not. I deem you gum. I love you guys. But as always, it's not important that I love you. It's important that you love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and definitely respect someone else. Until next time, this is your boy Food Junkie. I hope that hope. I'm going to say heard and hope. I hope that y'all can understand every word that came out of my mouth. Thank you so much, you guys. I'll see y'all later. I may come tomorrow with some food that I eat. I don't know. Until next time, y'all. Love you. Bye-bye. Like the video, please. Thank you. It had to be done, Marie. It had to be done.